there's the only thing that's stopping us is being able to actually deliver the service, because the demand that we're getting to from people to work with us is fantastic. I thought that you would definitely book appointments, but I didn't think they'd be as qualified as they are. And I would never be in the position that I'm in now if I didn't take the risk and start working with you. That was genuinely the best decision I ever made, like for my business.
Hi, Alex. Thank you so much for coming on, bro. I know as well I got you quite late as well when you just after you were working new clients and everything, pretty good stuff. But thank you so much for popping, man. I was basically trying to get this interview with in order to try to understand a little bit more, of course, of how has been your experience of us working together. Because I know we partnered up quite a little while ago, but like a lot of things has changed since then as well. But yeah,
Yeah, man.
thanks for coming, bro. Thanks for coming. So, if you don't mind, can you give yourself like a quick introduction of yourself?
Um, so my name's Alex. I own a marketing agency called Soaring Marketing Systems. Um, we've been running for over a year now, and we've never been busier than we are right now.
That's great to hear, bro. That's great to hear, to be fair. Bro, as well, if you can tell me, just like, what has been the main difference? Because I know we started working around all of time, everything. What has been the main difference between before and now in terms of,
Before working with you.
yeah, the main difference that you notice from then to now in terms of your day, the work that you do, the focus, everything else?
The main difference now is that I will have a meeting every day, minimum of one meeting every day with an interested prospect. Um, Before it was very inconsistent for me because I wasn't doing enough myself, and also I didn't have the knowledge to do it myself. I thought I did, but after working with you, I realized outreach was not a good skill that I had mastered yet. And now I don't even need to master it because since working with you, you just put everything on a plate for me.
Man, that's great to hear. To be fair, there's few things that are more rewarding than that. To be honest, bro, really appreciate it. And in terms of like your vision for the future of your agency, how is it like more for time?
Um, so the vision now is looking at a point, we're looking now at properly scaling with the metrics behind us, scaling at a sensible rate that makes sense. Um, with the amount of appointments we're getting and clients we're signing now, um, there's the only thing that's stopping us is being able to actually deliver the service, because the demand that we're getting to from people to work with us is fantastic. Now we just need to hire more people to help fulfill all of these prospects' needs. Um, so the vision now is it's going to be a very good uh, end of the year, and I'm very excited for the start of 2024.
Definitely, bro. Definitely. So far as well, out everything because you know we've had like crazy months as well, in which you were doing like your full closing job and everything. I gotta give you that because you're a very good closer, by the way. ev- so far from what we're working, what has been your favorite thing about everything? I know there's a lot of things. What has been your favorite thing?
My favorite thing is um, with the consistency of the meetings that are being booked, and me having to be on top form every day, to doing these sales meetings every day has made me so much better at actually closing. With the amount of meetings that I've had in the last month has been crazy, and with every meeting I've got better. And also the conversations that we have in regards to every meeting with a prospect, the consulting, the advice that I get from yourself. Um, it's I'm now so confident in everything that I'm offering to my prospects, and I owe a lot of that um, to yourself.
Thank you, man. Really appreciate it, of course. You were really good, even before we started. I know you were really good at talking to people and already really like a really nice person to talk to as well. Can't take credit for that, but I'm glad that you've been able to just 10x that by being able to talk to more people.
Yeah, man.
I'm really glad, man. At the end of the day as well, so far, based on the expectations, let's say, we set when we first started working together and how everything is going now, how is the things now compared to your expectations at the beginning, or compared to the expectations we set at the beginning?
That's a good question. My expectations were I thought that you would definitely book appointments, but I didn't think they'd be as qualified as they are. Also, something that I didn't expect as well was for how much of my input you was going to take on board as well when I was giving feedback about the qualified prospects. As soon as I did that early on in this partnership, the quality of the meetings that you were booking went like they were just perfect basically. And now I'm at a point where every time you message me or I get a notification about booking, I know that they're already qualified. I know it's going to be a good conversation, and I'm confident in closing them as well. So yeah, I think it's been perfect, man.
That's great, man. Let's just keep scaling to the moon then. Let's just keep scaling.
Yeah, yeah, bro. Like this is the thing. I think like a lot of people in my position or the position I was in a few months ago, you daydream about scaling and having this many clients and all of this stuff, but um when it starts becoming a reality, the motivation to keep pushing and do more goes through the roof. And I would never be in the position that I'm in now if I didn't take the risk and start working with you. That was genuinely the best decision I ever made, like for my business. And I genuinely mean that from like the bottom of my heart. I would not be in the position that I'm in now if we weren't working together.
That's great, bro. That's
Yeah,
that's just I'm just basically very. It's an honor. It's an honor to have you as a client, bro, and it's an honor being able to work with you as well, man, because I've enjoyed it a lot. And at the end of the day, that's the main thing with this kind of thing. So from the beginning, I said it. I wanted this to be a partnership, and I'm very glad it's going that way.
yeah, no, I agree, man. Um, Especially as well, like I said, with your advice, the consulting that you do, and even things that aren't related to booking appointments, like helping me with when I ask you questions about you know service delivery for my clients, I ask for your input, and there's never been a time where you've left me waiting for a response. Like it's a proper partnership, and it's some I really value it and appreciate you as well.
Thank you, man. Really honestly appreciate it as well, man. So that with that as well, thank you so much. I'll finish the interview as well. If there's anything else you want to say, or
Uh, no, man. Let's keep going. Let's go all the
yeah,
way to the moon, and
let's
then we'll
keep
go around it again.
and then go back and go there again. Definitely, man. Thank you, man. Speak to you later.
All right, bro. Cheers.